Hey Tyler.
Hey, Doc. How you holding up?
I'm cool as far as energy wise. It just my body still aches a little bit. That's why I'm thinking it might be the flu, only because I remember last time a long time ago when I had it. It's like this. It's like the same thing again. Like I feel like I felt this before. It's just starting to come to me now that this ain't the first time. So
Yeah.
it's
No,
like,
no. The only reason I said that wasn't to put you on the spot is because the symptoms for COVID are similar to flu-like symptoms, and are you able to taste and smell?
yeah, I can taste and smell, but I don't know if it's outside by itself, but like I did like kind of stick my head out the door earlier and it kind of smelled funny outside. Like it smells like, I don't know, like
Mm.
different.
All right, bro. I don't know. It smells different. I don't know. It's just the safest route is because I know it does brain damage. It has loss of memory, all these things, and you just might
Yeah,
want to check to be sure. Don't
yeah.
assume it's the flu.
Oh no, yeah, for sure. I'm about to search up on Google right now, you know, locations and stuff, and I'm gonna go as soon as this class over. I'm gonna go straight to whoever, whoever I can go to,
Yeah.
because I don't got health insurance. So I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, but
So,
I think they do free testings though, because a lot of people don't have health insurance in Chicago. So just get it checked out. And then what I've done is, and I told my family members, start buying candles or scented incense if you can, and just try to burn some every day to see if you are losing that sense of smell, because that's also your taste,
hmm.
and it also could affect your hunger.
Oh, okay, okay, I got you. That's a good idea. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna put you on mute. I'm gonna call Miss Vega real quick. Ask her the place she just went to. Ask her, do I
Yeah,
need insurance? I'll be right back.
yeah, because we're recording, but do call because I'm worried about you. Just call, and if you can, get some scented candles or some type of spray, so you can see if you can smell good. Because the flu doesn't necessarily affect your sense of smell,
Okay.
even if you have that. So just be careful and get it checked out.
All right.
Hello, Mr. Garcia.
How you doing, Mr. Thomas?
Welcome to class, Mr. Stuckey.
Hello.
And just waiting on a few latecomers. In 3 minutes, we're going to get started with our norms and talk about today's quiz and how to be successful with it. Hello, Miss Kennard.
Hey, Mr. Tyler.
Mark her present. All right. 2 more minutes, we're going to get started. Okay, I see Miss Lightu. Welcome to class. Mark her present. 1 more minute, and you're going to start our norms. Looks like Daje's coming in here. Let's see if her name shows. There she is. Hey, Daje.
Hey, Mr. Tyler.
All right. Are you traveling, Daje? You got a mask on and everything. Like you're in a car.
Yeah.
Okay. Journey, welcome to class. So for the students that have their kids set up and everything, this should be real easy as far as a quiz. You just got to complete labs 4 and 5. All I'm gonna do is give you all the links you need, set a timer, and you have to complete the assignment or the quiz on your kits. So you might want to set your kits up right quick because you could probably finish it before you leave class. Those of you that know what you're doing. Also, these quizzes or this quiz counts times 2 because it's done on the kit. So you got till 8 p.m. to finish it. But it's the same as grabbing the source code that I gave you from the link on let me turn this off. From the link on GitHub and making it work. Okay, so let's get started. What you're seeing here on this right hand window, I logged into VNC Viewer, and I'm gonna put the brakes on it because I want to make sure it's tested and ready for you guys to use. There's a step in there that you don't do for resolution, and otherwise it allows you to log into your VNC viewer with no issue. Okay, so let's come here. Um, where are we at? Present. I want to get my norms. There we go. All right, so let's start from the very beginning. Let me save my attendance real quick. All right, I got everybody logged. I got Joshua. I got Kennard, Light2. I seen Mr. Miller last period in Lane's class. I don't know. Daje is here. Um, I don't see Perry. I don't see Smith. Jalen Stuckey's here. I gotta call Alexis and find out what happened. Valdez is not here. Valencia is not here, and Journey Walls is here. So that's the roll call. All right, so let's jump into our norms and how we are supposed to conduct ourselves here at Camelot Excel Academy in Southwest. So the first of them are the 5 basic norms. So we're gonna do them in twos so we can get this done. And then there's something I want you to, someone to read, Nesby, for about 30 points. But we'll get to that point in a minute. Let's get our norms done. So Daje, can you read number 1 and number 2?
No one has the right to another person, education, and currency market.
Thank you, ma'am. Jalen, can you read 3 and 4?
Uh, we will never be having where there's credit or still let's go out family. Still coming Southwest to always act for integrity.
Thank you, sir. All right, so coming down to Mr. Garcia, can you read number 5 and number 1? Welcome to class, Miss Archie.
Yes, sir. We take pride in the economy of Southwest. We respect the opinions of others.
Thank you, sir. That will come to Miss Walls. Can you read 2 and 3?
We respect the culture of the classroom. We are attentive and participate.
Thank you, ma'am. Coming next to, let's see here, that's be Miss Archie. Can you read 4 and 5? Kanasia, are you there? All right. I don't hear her. She might be trying to get her mic together. Miss Kanara, can you read 4 and 5?
Huh?
She said, oh. Can you read number 4 and number 5, Miss Kanara?
We have high expectations of ourselves, our peers, and our teachers. We are here to focus on preparing ourselves for post-secondary exams.
Thank you, Miss Kennard. All right. So last but not least is Miss Lightu. I'm going to have her read out loud if she can, if she's there. Are you there, Miss Lightu?
Yes.
Awesome. All right. So if you're in your 5th period EDSB, or I'm going to put it in the chat, I would like you to read something for 30 points. Let me see here. A lot of y'all grades about to shoot up over the weekend because it seems like a lot of you guys are getting the hang of these kids. And
Hey, can I read it, Mr. Tyler? I was about to say, you think you could put a link to SB in the chat? Because I got a new computer and I don't know how to get to the website. Like, he sent me to different schools.
Okay. Let Light you read it, and I'll have you read the second part. Okay. And then I'll find that link for you right now.
Hello and good morning, Austin. This the one?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello and good morning to Austin Major. Complete labs 4 and 5 for the Google Code next curriculum. Please demonstrate lab 4 before class concludes to the instructor. Both labs need to be alternated with your own colors and include the word of the day as display print underscore out on the sense hat. If you don't have your sense hat fully updated, you will not be able to see or verify that code works. The link for the Google Code Next Student Guide is
You can
in the
stop.
chat.
Right. Okay. I'm going to stop. I always make sure to read all that. All right. So that was for, I want to say 30 points. Thank you, Miss Lightu. And then Mr. Garcia, I put the link to cameloteducation.sv.com in there. You can click on it. I think it should work. The next part you said you wanted to read. Let me grab this. It's also in ESI. And this is also for 30 points. If it fits, let me see if it fits in there so you guys can read it. Okay, so Mr. Garcia, you can read that for 30 points if you see it. Is he there?
Yeah, it says, if you do not have a kit, you will need to complete the Trinker program by 8 p.m. tonight. The links for Trinker are Trinker AstroPi Simulator, Trinker Step-by-Step Guide. All codes created via the labs have to be submitted here for grading. If you have some prior labs to demonstrate for and class points, just let me know. Good luck. Stay out. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. That's 30 points for Garcia. Take a note of that. Okay. All right. So the quiz, right? All you have to do, I put the links all in there. So if I go to, let me show you guys what I'm seeing because sometimes it's hard for people. So if you see what I'm seeing, you should see me. You should see what I see and how I know and staff knows when your cameras are not on. This is recording. So, the reason I do recording is because the parent is like, well, what do they do in class? I'll just send them a link. That's for any parent or guardian. I'll just send them a recording and they can see what you did. So first and foremost, unless you have a bulldog icon like Miss Lightu here, if you see my pointer, your camera should stay on the entire time in class. And I should see you, not somebody else, not a black screen. So just keep that in mind when I'm trying to give out participation points. When students don't participate, I can't give out participation points, right? All right, so what you want to do to get started on this assignment is go to the Code Next link that I gave you. You guys are working on, I'm gonna bring this back over here so I can like pay attention. There we go. Is 4 and 5 of the labs, okay? So 4 looks like this, and it's about 45 minutes to do. So don't wait till the last minute. This is your quiz. And then lab 5, well, that is gonna take 30 minutes. So in total, that's what, 45 plus 30. Let's see, we take the 3 and the 4, that's 7, and then 5, so 75 minutes. That's like an hour and 15 minutes. The biggest thing is I'm gonna give you about, I wanna say 20 to 30 minutes to do most of this in class. And hopefully you can program lab 4 of the curriculum guide. And that's in the link there. It says the link for the Google Code Next in the chat that Garcia just read is that, right? No, Garcia didn't read it. I think that was Miss Kennard. So look, you click on that link and it'll take you to what you see on my screen. And you're focusing for your quiz on just labs 4 and 5. Now, when you complete that, do know that this quiz is worth ×2. So if you had a quiz you didn't do so well on, it's going to automatically recover that quiz if you guys can get these things working. Now, I want to share something with you. Maybe later on, once me and Overdyke works out how it works for you guys, I think it's just one step you shouldn't do, and then it's fine. There's a way to log into your Raspberry Pi using a laptop or a cell phone. I did this last night because everybody's like, I can't see what you're doing, Tyler. So I'm gonna show you what you should do to get these things done. First thing you want to do is click on the Raspberry. Now this is what you see here, my Raspberry Pi, and I'm remoting into it. I'll teach you this technique later. But this is from my laptop, and this is how I'm going to share you what I'm doing on my Raspberry Pi without showing you the camera. A lot of people say it's too bright. Y'all can see my Raspberry Pi, right? And everything I got there, so I can walk you through what to do. So I'm going to click on here, and then we'll go to programming, come down to Thani. This is what I'll be telling you guys to do all the time, and Python IDE. This is where you're going to try out the codes that they gave you to make your SenseHat work or your emulator. Now, I want you to try out this for Lab 4 on making certain things work. Now, I've already tested out with other classes. The bestiary, there's some way to test it, right? That .py file, those who had me in last Lane's class, is a syntax to make, or source code to make your SenseHat work. It's instructions, basically, or computer language. All right, so I clicked on Raspberry Programming, and I'm coming to SenseHat Emulator. And this is the rainbow file, right? Now, where did I get that from? If you open an emulator, you can do this on your Raspberry Pi as well, just to test out to make sure everything is functional. So I can click on File, Open Example, and Simple, and then go through all these files, and it will run it. This is called rainbow.py for Python. Now, when you're running your program, this is what Journey was like. I fixed it. I think she fixed her stop button or something, right? So sometimes you just got to grab it, come to the very edge of it, and stretch it out, and you'll see it. And then there's more features like zoom and whatnot. So don't worry about it if you don't see it.
I had to open it all the way. That's what it was.
That's what it was? Okay. You fixed it, though. That's all that matters. All right, so the files you need, they come from GitHub. And I don't know if you paid attention what Garcia was reading. Where's that? I'm looking in the chat. Oh, so it's not there. So GitHub is where you go for you guys to actually code the scripts that I gave you. Now, let me give you this so you can always find the information. Let's see, where's my GitHub link? Yikes. Let me do this. Come to EDSB. And another thing, when you're in your Raspberry Pi, try to log into EDSB so you guys, like I have here, there it is, So I'm gonna log into ESI on my Raspberry Pi, as I was telling you guys to do. So I'm gonna log in, and everything I'm doing is from my laptop via my Raspberry Pi, so I can see in my Raspberry Pi via my laptop. And I want to do this so you guys can see what I was doing. So inside of today's assignment, there's a test file, so you can test out how the Raspberry Pi works with your kit. So the Raspberry Pi is that keyboard that I showed you. That's the pretty much the computer, the keyboard. So I'm gonna come down here, and there's a file inside of quiz 7. Now, I had you guys read all of this already, but I'm just logged in on my Raspberry Pi. Once you go there, I want you to download a file called Bestiary EMU, right? I'm gonna scroll down. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, to the point where you see this file here. This is the file you want to download. You can download it by clicking on it and clicking on download here, right? And this is the file. This is what we was talking about with syntax earlier in Lane's class. You can download the file, and you see download it there. And to open it, I would have to go back to my Python IDE, click on load, and find that file. I don't know if you guys are doing this. Now, these are some of the files I already had. I'm gonna go to downloads because that's where I got this file at. And this is the file you need. I want you to do everything I just showed you. This is a recording, so you can check it out later in case you want to try it out. But this is really what you have to show on your Synsat, this bestiary file. Now, some students already did it. I was trying to help you guys out since Monday on this quiz. Hit OK, and it puts this file in there. Now that you see the files in there, make sure which one is selected, because the one that's selected is white. The ones that aren't selected are gray, right? So now I selected this, and I pulled this from my download, and I'm gonna hit run. Now you hit run and think nothing happened, but this is an emulator file. So I gotta go back to my Synsat and see if it worked. And you see this is the bestiary, so it didn't run. So I'm gonna hit stop. This is what Journey was working on. Once you stop it, that means it stops running on the Synsat or the emulator. It's kind of like you trying to hit the accelerator button on the car and you didn't take it out of park. You're gonna mess up some things, right? So make sure you stop your programs after you test them every time as a coder. So stop, right? And you'll see down the shell it told it what to do. This is like you're running diagnostic to see what's happening. Now I'm gonna select which file I want to run, which is bestiary MEU, and hit play. Once I do that, look at what happens. This is the same file that you saw happening or working on your Synsat that's now working on the emulator. So this is my way of helping you check your coding or your work as engineering students. All right, so I showed you on my Synsat, not my Synsat, on my Raspberry Pi via remote connection what you're supposed to do so you can see it yourself and probably get it right. No confusion, no frustration. All right, now, where do you get all these codes from, Mr. Tyler? Another student asked me in second period. Let me come over here. So this is my remote view of my Raspberry. But if you paid attention, there's a link here in GitHub. And this is for your kit, all the scripts we're going to use for the rest of the year. So I'm going to grab this link and put it in the chat in case you don't see it in EDSV. It's there, believe it or not. But here it is again. And if you are paying attention to my screen, I put the link that I'm at in the chat. And if you pay attention to my screen, you'll see that there is this green button that says code. You click on it and you can download all onto your Raspberry, all of the syntax or languages that we're going to use. And those syntax files are called, they have what is called .py at the end for Python. Now, as you go through the Code Next curriculum, right, especially in lab 4 for your quiz, and you guys got this link in the chat too, you're going to need to like use what files. They tell you, read through it slowly so you can make it work. You're going to need the my_raspymon.py file and the bestiary file. Well, heads up, a lot of you guys on Thursday. Go ahead.
Can you put the links back in the chat? Because I just logged in on my computer.
Yes, ma'am. All right, 1 second. So let's see what links you need. All right, so the links for Code Next, the curriculum is this. So you can follow along on your Pi. So that's the first link. That's the assignment. How to get lab 4 and 5 done.
So you gotta go through all of this on the Raspberry Pi.
Yes, ma'am. That's what I'm saying. You can look at your laptop or your other computer and look at the instructions, but on your Raspberry Pi, you need those files over there so you can test it out, Journey. Make sense or no?
Yeah.
Okay, so for lab 5, let me type that in here for Dajay. You need what's called the Trinket program, and they have instructions for it. Let me grab those links. The first one is how to set the trinket up, and then the next one is what to do to make the trinket work. And when you look at lab 5 in that code next step-by-step guide for lab 5, they'll explain what you got to do with the trinket. So here's the first part. And then the next part for trinket is the step-by-step guide, which is already in the chat, but I'm putting it again for Dajay. And for Dajay, for you to get the codes and stuff, you got to go to GitHub. I'll put that link in here for you too. Okay. Welcome to class, Aaliyah.
Where can I find the Raspberry download at?
The Raspberry download. You talking about the GitHub link?
Yeah.
I just put it in there. Do you see that last link I just put in there? So it looks like this on the screen, and you'll see you can click on your when you log in on your Raspberry, you can click on code, this green button here, and click on download zip file, and it'll go to your downloads, and then you're able to like open up all of the files I gave you guys to do this assignment. So did everybody get to the screen I'm at with the GitHub? That's where the files are that the lab manual is going to tell you about. Now Trinket, I've been giving you that link for since Monday. And now the quiz is asking you to do it. So I hope you follow the directions. I didn't leave you blind or what to do. You got to use the Google Code Next curriculum step by step. Go to lab 4 and 5. 4 is the coding with Bestiary. 5 is with Trinket. But I think in 4, there's one more Pi file that you got to get working. Now, once you guys get these codes working, you're going to put them into quiz 7 on EDSB, okay? So download your file once you get it working, and you can demonstrate it on Monday. I hope you guys can demonstrate on Monday. Once you get it working, put it into the EDSB file for lab 7, okay? I got to make sure Aaliyah is marked present. Give me one moment. Okay. Let me do a quick check on everybody's attendance. Did it save? Okay, so Perry's not here. And Dajay's twice. Okay, she got a Raspberry on. Okay. So at this point, I put all the links you need. I'll be here to help you, and all I'm gonna do is give you links to help you through this. But you have until 8 p.m. to finish this quiz, and that's just 4 and 5. Labs 4 and 5, you got to finish. Now, the way you know you finished it is you either tested it on your emulator or you tested it on your SenseHat. And I gave you a sample.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
Okay, so basically, when you test out the codes and your SenseHat start working, you just put them into EDSB?
No, each file I want you to change Journey where it has your name in there. That's the part you got to fix.
I'm still stuck.
All right, so Journey, make them work, and then Monday demonstrate what you can. If the names, putting them in there, like your name, Journey Wall, should be somewhere in there. You ever seen some art and you see the artist's name somewhere in the art?
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm trying to get you to do, Journey. So make it work, and then figure out if you can put your name in there, your full name, into the program.
How I'm supposed to be getting it in ESB?
You mean how you supposed to get it in the ESB?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me show you. You see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so in ESB, Journey, you're gonna go to this one here. All right, so this is the
This
sample file.
This Dr. talking. This Dr. talking. You better say the name right.
I'm sorry, Journey. Sorry, Dajay. Journey.
No, this is Dr. asking you this question.
Oh, is Dajay asking that question?
Yeah.
I wasn't looking at the screen, Dajay. I'm sorry. All right, so to put it into ESB, Dajay, She said, "Get the name right." You're gonna she getting on my case. You're gonna go to the actual assignment. You see this? It's snowing again. I was gonna go outside and walk. That's sad. I'm sorry, y'all. That killed my mood. Oh goodness, I was about to take a long walk, and it is really snowing. Oh,
Yeah.
anyway.
You could
So,
still
Dasha,
see
do
the
you see what I'm
process.
doing on my screen?
Yeah.
All right. So this is the assignment. You're gonna put the file in, and the file I'm talking about, Daja, in case you're asking, the when you change things, you're gonna hit save. Right. This is not because I didn't change nothing. This is not great. Active.
Yeah, I was finna say every time I do it, I can't save none of my stuff. I did like 2 of them already. I can't even save.
So let me show you how to save it without having frustration. Okay, Daja, wherever you loaded it to, it comes up on your Raspberry Pi, right? So do you see this folder here? This is how you look into your computer to see where your files are. Do you see this on your Raspberry?
Yeah.
All right. So you click on that, and then you get inside of it, right?
Uh-huh.
And then click on downloads. So Daja, what I would do if I was you, I was right click.
Oh, I see it. Wait, hold on.
It works just like your computer, Daja. You can do this because you did it on your regular computer. Then once you you've been doing this with Google Docs, Daja. It's the same process.
Oh, wait. I'm tweaking. I know.
I know you can do this. So Daja, you're gonna change the file by opening it up on your Raspberry Pi. You find the file you want from the GitHub repository, right? Download it to your Raspberry Pi. Right click on it and you can open it, or you can double click it. And then it'll open up, and then you can make the edits. Save your edits, rename it just a little bit, Daja. Put Daja at the end of that file name, and send it to me in Edsby as a file upload, okay?
Okay.
All right, so don't make this hard. You know what to do already. You had me for many classes. That's all I've been showing you guys is how to upload
Yeah,
files.
I had you since I've been in Excel.
Okay. All right, Daja. So basically, Daja,
Me
turn
too. I'm
your
tired
camera off.
of
You can't be in the camera smoking like that, girl. Come on now.
Oh, my bad. That was my pen.
I know. I see it's a vape pen, but no, we can't do that. So anyway, thank you. When you're getting in trouble. So look, honestly, what was I saying? Load the files to your Edsby. I mean, so load your files from GitHub, and this is GitHub. I showed you guys where to set. Download the zip file, and then go back to your Code Next curriculum and find what files you need to run for this quiz. Make them work. Put your name somewhere in there, your full name, not your. I don't want to see just Daja. I want to see Daja Moore. I don't want to see just Journey. I want to see Journey Walls, right? Put your full name into your scripting if you can, and test it out on your editor, which is Thani. If it works, send me that file. I'll test it myself in Edsby, okay? The trinket is lab 5, okay? So it's 3:10. I want to give y'all 20 minutes to work on it and just try it out. If you got questions, I'll be sitting here. This is the we do phase of our class where you guys are going to just work it out. So give it a try. You get stuck, I'll try to talk you through it. But it is a quiz day, and I need you to try. The other thing is due at 8 p.m. tonight, and this is a double quiz score. So I'm really trying to help you, but you got to try. All right. So let me start the clock. If you don't have your kit, work on the trinket program. I said that. Look at lab 5 and how to do trinket. The same link I gave you is in there, but the assignment's in there too. All right. So let's give you 20 minutes. That'll bring us close to the end of class. If anybody wants to share out, fine. If they don't, they just want more time, I can give you more time, but more than likely, you're going to have to share out on Monday to get your participation points towards the quiz today, right? You understand how that goes. So on Monday, I'm going to be like, all right, show me what you got. That's your participation points if you didn't get them today. So take a chance. Students that do not have the trinket program, look at lab 5. I think that would be Archie and many others. If you don't have your kit going or whatever, you still can do the trinket program because you have access to internet, and you just click on those links and follow the directions in lab 5. Okay, I see Aaliyah there. Okay. Well, I believe it was already here. My attendance shows she was here. Okay. Turn my mic off. I'm trying to do the attendance again.
Mr. Tyler, do you got a prep period?
I sure do. That's fourth period. So I'm assuming Monday you want to come to my prep period to talk. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Just remind me and SB on Monday morning to send you the prep period link so you can get in there. Okay, Johnny?
Okay.
Mr. Tyler, I need to join y'all too.
You need to join us, Sinkara?
Yes.
Just make sure you guys, because you probably have some other teacher on fourth period, right? That's what my prep period is. So honestly, you need to confirm with the teacher. Just let him know, and he or she will probably contact me, and I don't mind. I'll just remind me on Monday to send you the links. But check with your teachers. You know how that goes, Sinkara, right?
Yeah.
Element Perry. Do you see the assignment in Esby? We had a quiz today. Sherrod, are you there? Okay. Okay, there he is.
Hello.
You said what? Yeah, I can hear you now. What'd you say? Sherrod? Okay, I guess he was there.
Hello.
Yeah, you was breaking up. There you go.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Are you logged into Esby?
Yeah, I'm logged in.
Okay, do you see the quiz for today? Yes, no, maybe. It's quiz 7, right?
Just a second.
Okay.
7.
I think it's right after the townhouse link.
Yeah, I found it.
You sound low. What did you say?
I said I found it.
Miss Tyler,
Cool. Try to work on that. Aaliyah, what was you asking?
okay, I got a question for the seniors or whatever. When is we gonna have senior pictures and all that?
That's a Mr. Funes question. You know that, right? I'm not the director.
And is it true we going back to school on Monday?
I wasn't told. Where did you hear that from?
We was reading stuff in in Miss Frank class, and she was saying that basically that she wasn't saying that. I think it was another student who was saying that we were supposed to be going back to school Monday.
Okay, so here's what's happening in elementary schools. I read the news. So what CPS is doing, elementary schools are returning right now, and there is a big, thing about teachers returning because the teachers union is like, we shouldn't. So far as high school students, I haven't been told anything about that. I think that's only elementary school students. It's not us yet. If that answers your question, that's all I know. But I've been not told yet that we are returning.
Can you ask Mr. Funes then? Is we doing anything for seniors?
For seniors, I'll ask them, but it's best if the students ask because that's going to put some fire
You
under.
be taking all day to text me back.
You know what? You be trying to just put everything on me, Aaliyah. All right, I'll ask them and see. I'm writing it down now.
All right.
But I need you to hurry up and get your kit, young senior.
I was supposed to be going Monday morning at 11.
Get your kit, Aaliyah.
Charlie.
Who was that? Perry?
We're gonna be there Monday morning.
Sherrod, what'd you say?
Monday morning, so I can get my.
I don't know. They have not. Once I get done with class,
You gotta text Miss Ball.
Huh?
You gotta text Miss Ball.
Right, because that's thank you, Lee, because that's probably who's up there, and I don't know who's up there. I'm not always up there. I'm here teaching y'all from home.
Can you send the link to GitHub again?
Wait. Too many voices. Wait. One at a time. So Journey, and then I'm coming to Sherrod.
I said, can you resend the GitHub link because I logged in from my Raspberry Pi?
Yes, ma'am, I can. Welcome to class, Mr. Miller. So this is the GitHub link. And then Sherrod, you had a question, right? Or you had a statement?
Yeah. Number do I get? Who do I have to text?
Try reaching out to Mr. Irvin or Mr. Funes first. You know Mr. Irvin, right? Or you can reach out to Miss Ball, like Miss Mims is going to do, to try to get that taken care of.
I
Mr.
had reached
Miller,
out to Mr. Ortiz first, then Miss Ball.
Ortiz will get it done a little bit faster, but those some other people that can help out. We're all one team. Mr. Miller, do you see today's? I think he got it working too. Do you see today's quiz or no? And Esby.
Yeah.
Okay, so start working on that using your kit. Talk to Mr. Funes about Aaliyah. Aaliyah, you're just trying to find out when to come up there, right?
Huh?
You're just trying to find out when you can come up to the school. Is that what it is?
No.
What are you trying to find out?
What we
I forgot.
stuff.
When we gonna return to school?
No, I'm saying no. When is we doing senior stuff, like taking senior pictures and stuff?
Senior pictures. I'm sorry, Aaliyah. Senior pictures. I'm trying to make sure I got the right notes. All right. So everybody for this time that's up there is supposed to be just working on their quiz. And you got to do the quiz on your kit. Now, the only part that you don't have to do in your kit is the trinket program, and that's lab 5. So look at some of the links. So far, we had a lot of links that we've already shared. If you take a look, then you guys can see what I'm seeing. But honestly, inside of the chat, you can see, we've talked about a whole lot. So try to work on that if you need certain information. I mean, links are already there in ESV, everything I've discussed. But if you need me to post anything again, in case you're confused, let me know. By the way, the video will be available of today's class. I want to say a little bit after 5 p.m. So you always go back, and if you missed anything, just check out the video to get caught up. And the chat transcripts, everything I've talked about, will be there too. Journey, you had a question? I see your mic turned on.
Yeah, I was trying to say which file I was supposed to download. It said download zip, but I don't know which one.
Right. Okay. So the zip file, Journey, is everything that you see. So it's one compressed file. So download that first and to your Raspberry Pi, and then you should be able to open it up, and everything you need will be on your Raspberry. It's like a package. That's what a zip file is. So download the whole zip file onto your Raspberry, and then try to open it in your downloads, and you'll see what I'm talking about. And all the files you need are there. But the Code Next curriculum, I'm going to put that in here again so you probably figure it out, is pretty much, let me grab this, Lab 4 and 5. That's what you're working on today. All right. So that's GitHub. That's where you was at. I'm not talking about that. Hold on. I'm talking about this. So that's where you get the curriculum from. You can download the zip file and open it up on your Raspberry. And this is the step-by-step guide. There goes Code Next. Okay, I got it.
Mr. Tyler.
Yes, ma'am.
I think
All
I
right,
did.
yes. You think you got which one? Lab 4 or 5?
4.
Oh, okay. Well, are you able to
Show you the little thingy.
well, you don't have to show me. All I need you to do is did you put your name in there somehow?
Like how? Because it's only
Uh
showing a little pixel.
okay, so can you take are you on your Raspberry Pi right now?
Yeah.
Can you share your camera? Take your camera and show me what it's doing. Is it working on your Senset?
Yeah.
All right. So take your camera from your Raspberry Pi, and she got the
Okay.
codes on the screen. I'm talking about your Senset though. She's not playing no games with. So what is your
It's
Senset doing? Oh, you got it. Okay.
it's
Now
moving.
you said what?
It been moving.
It's moving.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, everybody. I'm gonna show you what it's supposed to do. As I think she got it. That's what I got on my screen on my Senset. So everybody, take a look at what she's did because this is 4. I think she's done with it. All right. So if you see there, it looks like a little ghost or something, right? All right. So Miss Kennard, all you got to do is you remember the bestiary file.
Yeah.
Take the codes from the bestiary file and put it into that file to make your name come across the screen after that. Can you do that?
Let me see.
You got to use your old files to figure out how to make your name show up. Okay, so I'm gonna stop sharing. I want you to keep working on that. Yes, you go to the bestiary. Now you remember how you got your name to show? You got to put
Yeah.
those codes in there, kind of like our other coding, to
I
make your
think
name
I
show on that
saved
file.
them. I think
You
I
said what?
saved how I did it. I think I saved it.
Okay, well, I don't know. You got to figure out what you did. But even if you don't remember what you did, the bestiary file shows you how to put names in there, how to print out files, right? So take a look and try to figure it out. It is a quiz day. If you can't get it, just send me the file you got that works and whatever you thought you could do, and I'm gonna test it out and grade it for the quiz. But don't spend too much time on it, Kanar, because you still got the lab 5 to do tonight. But send both
Oh,
files to me when you're done. It's 3:29. That means we got 11 minutes of class left, everybody. So with that said, I want you to have time to work on it. But if you're connected to this class, I know it's going to slow down your internet. So it's going to slow down what you can and can't do if you don't have Comcast like me or a fast internet speed. So what I want you to do is think about any questions you got, bring them on Monday, and be ready to share out your quizzes so you get in-class points. Because I want to give you 10 minutes early leave, and you just work on your quizzes. The quiz is due at 8 p.m., but of course, it's worth 80%, meaning 20% is knocked off after 8 p.m. If it's done by Sunday. So use this weekend to get caught up in your grades because this quiz is worth 2 quizzes because it's done on the kit. If you don't have your kit again, look at Lab 5 and try to get Lab 5 working. And you don't need the kit to do Lab 5. You just use a trinket program. All right. So if there's no more questions, you're free to go. It's 3:30. We get out at 3:40. I'll give you guys 10 extra minutes. Everybody's been working hard, it looks like. Everybody else, if you have questions, you want to stick around, I'll be here until 3:40. And that's 10 minutes from now. But you can start logging off and just keep working on it and try to turn it into EdSpeak under quiz 7. Okay. Both files, Lab 4 and Lab 5. If you don't have your kit again, I don't know who doesn't picked up the kit yet, work on the trinket program in Lab 5. You can do that much. You know, at least get 70% credit. All right, that's the time for share outs, so we're not doing it. But you know, like I said, you're free to go if you don't have any questions. But be expecting to share out something on Monday. All right, I see some students leaving. All right. Well, I'm not sure what everybody else is doing because I see some cameras off. Besides, Josh is on. I'm looking at the ceiling.
Mr. Tyler, I finally got it.
You finally got it. All right. At the end of class.
I finally
So,
got it how to change my name.
oh, so you got the hang of it, huh?
Yep.
Well, I'm proud of you. Good job, Miss Girl Who Can Code. But look, it is 3:38, everybody. I am not trying to keep you. I'm trying to be a man of my word. Make sure you're turning everything you can by 8. If not, I'll negotiate with you, but you got to get that kit working. So Monday, be ready to demonstrate like Journey and anybody else who has it going, what you have so I can add some points to your score. But I need to see those files turned in. Journey, you got a question. I see your microphone's turned on and
Yeah,
off.
I had a question real quick before we got out of class.
Yes, ma'am.
How do I say this and send it to you?
Right. I just said that, right? So, okay. So, Journey, what I want you to do is, do you see my screen?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. Okay. So, I'm going to log into my Raspberry Pi real quick. And do you see what I'm doing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So, if I go to Thani, let me just minimize my browser view. All right. And go to Thani. And you'll see here, right? I got my emulator. You don't need that part, but you need Thani, which is this. And you see where it says save?
Yeah.
You can click on that and save it. And when you send me that, because I don't want you to get confused on how to rename it and stuff, when you send me this file, and to find the file, Journey, because it works just like a computer, come here to File Manager. You see what I'm doing?
Hold on. I can't see.
You can see what? My screen or yours?
Okay, I can see now.
Okay. So you see what I'm pointing at?
Yes.
So if I click on File Manager after I saved it, the next thing my son is playing at Xbox. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he must have got out of school playing Call of Duty. So what I'm saying is, I gotta talk to him like, you gotta stop doing that. So wherever you saved it at, Journey, I don't know if it's downloads, it should still be there. Or if you put in your documents, you have to find the file you saved, right?
Okay, how do I say it's not saying save? Well, it's
It
saying
is
it,
it's
but I
not
can't click it.
right. When you click on save, it did. Okay. When you made your changes to make your name come across, did it work?
Yeah, my name's showing on it.
Right. So save. You see that little disc that says save? You clicked on it?
I guess.
Yeah. Okay. So you clicked on it and it's fine, right?
Yeah, it's still saying it's just like yours is. It's not like bright like the other one.
Okay. Okay. So it's grayed out, right?
Yeah.
That's good. That means it's saved, Jared. Girl, you fighting with me. All right. So that means it's saved, right? Now, if you come to the file folder, can you find the file you was looking for?
Yeah.
The one you use, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now, open up the file. Do you see your changes?
Okay, hold on.
Yeah. Take a look. Because you don't think it's saved. I'm trying to show you it did.
As I was trying to say, we already know where Miss Falconer is. She's here.
What are you listening to? I'm hearing everything.
That's
over
not
there.
me. Can you like turn it down?
I'm like, what are you doing?
But that's not me.
Okay, all right. But the Journey, like, okay. So with that said, did you open up that file so you can see the changes you made?
Yeah.
Because the changes you made should be there, huh?
I said yeah, say.
Right. Okay. I'm just letting you know it's saved. I'm helping you through. So the next thing, Journey, log into Edsby. Okay. Can you do that on your Raspberry? Because it's easier if you do it that way.
I'm already logged into SB.
Okay. I didn't. Ooh, you a little feisty. Okay. So hold on. I gotta get to my browser. So if you're in Edsby, where's my browser at? Oh, here it is. Okay. There we go. You will go to the assignment, right? Quiz 7. Do you see that? Now I can't see your screen, but you gotta go to Edsby Quiz 7. Click on it. And do you see this icon here to upload it? It's like 2 papers. It says browse your computer. Do you see that?
Yeah.
So click on that.
Mom.
And then next, find that file that you said was saved. You see it?
No.
Well, I don't know where you put it at. Is it in your documents? Is it in your downloads? Is it on your desktop? Where's that
Oh,
file?
I had to right click.
Okay, so you didn't click it the right way. It should
No.
open up a menu so you can find the file.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, and then you hit submit twice. I think yes, submit it or hit open. It'll take it and lock it in, and then you'll hit submit, and then I'll see it in the grade book. Okay, but you still got to go back and also submit Lab 5 tonight, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just showing you how. That was your question.
Okay, I got it.
All right. Well, I mean, it's 4 minutes after class is over, so you're free to go, ma'am. Just here to help. Aaliyah, Josh, are y'all there? I see y'all still here, but are y'all there? You know, class is over, right? Oh, there's Josh. I see his head pop up.
Have a good day, Mr. Tyler.
See you tomorrow, Josh. I'll see you on Monday.
I got you. See you Monday.
4 minutes after class. Bye, bro.
My fault.
Aaliyah, are you there? I'm like, what is y'all doing? I'm glad I got kids. I know what y'all doing. I got a 15-year-old. Aaliyah, I'm about to close the classroom up. I hope you know what to do, and you schedule with one of them to pick up your kit. If you hear me, Aaliyah, if you're there. Are you there, Aaliyah? All right.